Let's finish this fucking hack. Already off to a great start.
Yeah. For those wondering where's Zev at the moment, he's a little preoccupied with stuff at his house.
But don't fear, he will join us at the end for the review.
Yeah, for those who don't know, he's got a squirrel infestation. He has to kill all the squirrels with his bare hands.
Oh my god.
Well, it's more exciting than what's really happening.
Yeah.
I mean, when someone has like killer squirrels they have to deal with, that sounds cool. This makes them sound like they have an actual problem.
Yeah. And I'm playing with animations because I just want to finish this.
Yep.
I'll turn them back on when we fight Shell.
It's Goofy, remember? Oh wait, no, it's Bane, Goofy. It's like we had originally the Goofy voice, but because of Zev's constant Bane voice, we just all do Bane impersonations.
Yeah. Oh wait, oh my god, since he's not here, we can't. Damn it.
Can't do what?
We can't. It's gonna be hard to do the Bane impersonation.
Yeah, but we can try. It's not that hard.
Yeah. Alright, and did I...
Hey, I'm Mickey! Look what I can do!
Guy, Marco...
Shen.
Oh my god, I want to put Sean the PME so badly, but I'm worried that Blazer will like find the PME and like copyright it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that...
You can't really copyright something that's literally public domain.
Yeah, I know, but I just feel like that if I...
Well, just say, hey, by the way, I'm going to use your character in this thing here. Hope you're okay with that, and if not, then drop dead.
Yeah.
Okay, probably don't add the drop dead part, but...
Yeah. Alright, and I'm skipping that conversation. Sorry, guys, like, as you can see, I'm just done with this hack. Oh my god.
That's why it took so long to get here. We were trying our best, and then we realized, well, we made it this far, we might as well finish this piece of crap. Okay, it's not awful, it's just there's a lot of stuff that pisses us off.
I'm leaving a very bad review on this hack. Just gonna say that. Spoiler
I
alert.
give it a slight... Well, actually, I shouldn't say it just yet.
Hey.
I'll keep my review till the end, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna leave my score of 1 to 10. 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest.
Really, normally when people say 1 out of 10, it's the 1 being the highest. That's why, like, all those times with Call of Duty, 10 out of 10s, they're just... You could not play those games.
Doesn't even double. These lords are trash. Ow, Raiden, don't die. You're the only good magic user here. No, never mind. You and Katarina are the only good magic users I have. Let's see. Alright, nope. Nope. Okay, nope. Alright, nope. Seriously, Andre, you get doubled by this guy? Oh wait, isn't this the guy that has like 1 more speed than him? Yep, it is. Alright. Or Don's... My god. Oh my god. Wait, Sky, can you please kill this guy? God damn it. I can't kill anything. Why is my team so bad?
It's because...
Yes?
That's because...
Hey, nice. See, Zev is actually here to help us. He's here in spirit. Okay, don't want to
You don't really even need him for him to be good.
Oh my god, Marco, you are slow. I forgot that.
Alright.
Oh my god. This guy is tough to kill. Kane, can he do anything? And no. My god, why is this guy so fast? Why can't I
go fast.
Faster,
Gotta go fast. Oh my gosh, that is truly one of the greatest moments in our culture.
Dodge, damn it. Okay, there we go. Alright.
Oh, sweet. I was looking up some workshop stuff for the Fire Pro Wrestling World. Someone made a Guy Fieri, but as a referee. Guy Fieri ref.
Guy Fieri. Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Yes, he's gonna bring this match to Flavortown.
Alright, Sky, hit point, strength, speed. Needs nothing else. Love it. As long as he gets those stats, he's basically fine. Alright, can you get quadded? Nice. Basically Dorcas on a horse right there, if I had to describe this Kane right now.
I can agree with that.
Oh my god. Why? Why are they so hard to kill? These guys are actually harder than the Morse to take down. They actually pose a threat.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Okay, so I think now Andre can get the kill. Oh, he's 1 damage off. Wait, no, I need Ash. Okay, Ash, please hit this. Thank you. Okay, and then Andre can get the kill. Okay. Here we go. And Andre's about to level up. And oh yeah, that's right. Alicia can't heal, even though she's a sage.
Now that's funny.
Oh my god. Okay, so Sky and Claire are gonna get attacked this turn. So I think if I change, no, he's got the Sky Piercer.
Okay.
Okay, everyone just keep moving.
I don't want to move. I want to stay right here in my seat talking to you.
Okay, here comes the Swordmaster and Scott. Nice. There we go with a crit. Yeah, come at me, you fucker. Okay, so I think next turn is when Tommy Wiseau ambushes us from the backside.
What an incredible story, Radrak. So anyway, how's your sex life?
Shut up, motherfucker.
Don't do that. You don't want to talk. Go just a little chicken. Cheep, 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 cheep. This is like, my gosh, she is just amazing.
I mean, hell, you're gonna be using an axe in the PME that was once used by him himself.
Yeah, who'd have thought?
That you would have used an axe by a guy that looks like he's in his 70s, even though he's like, what, 50 years old?
Probably even younger. Oh, hi everyone, I'm back here. Show you ungrateful. We already did this in the last video. Just skip it.
Yeah, skip it.
Now we have to check stuff, I guess.
Okay, so wait, he doesn't have his, so has that, yeah, alright, so let me...
Still got the shitacular stats that make us want to pull scabs.
Alright, so let me see, do all these guys have... Nope, they have axes, of course, so I can't just use lance units. Damn it. Alright, well, I think Katarina just solo these guys. There we go, and I just need to open this up. Nope, can't do that. Raiden. Damn it. Alright.
That can happen a lot.
Damn it. Alright, Andre. Yes! Yes! Alright, level up for Andre.
Wow, who'd have thought, Andre?
Hey, nice.
Wow, it seems he's only good when Zev's not around.
That seems to happen. Nice, Claire. Alright, now we can kill this fucker now. Alright, can I use the Hirak? Nope, that he doesn't even double with that.
Well, of course not. We can't have nice things. Oh, you won't let me go any further? Oh, you stupid motherfucker. Oh, wow, he's not as tough as we thought.
Yeah, because, yeah, he's only got 21 defense, and...
Wait, perfect pike is like, what, the steel pike or something?
It's the silver pike, or the silver lance. Fuck, now they got me doing it. The silver lance. No, not gonna risk that. Perfect edge, and perfect axe. Yeah, the perfect weapons are basically the silver weapons.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, the death spear.
Why not just call it pretty lance or something?
Pretty lance. Please,
Well, think about it.
Wait, no, that's not Legato. Okay, wait, Alicia. I bet she has like some special dialogue with this guy. No. Okay, wow.
Ah, no. After we've come so far, how can they still fight? That's not a really good death quote. Like, he should have finished off with something better.
And now you start to get good. Alright. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh no, I am dead again. Everything's gonna be alright, Johnny. Oh, that's right, we should explain something with the, plan for, what I was saying with, I'm not good at this, with the Tommy Wiseau axe. In the Pick My Edits that he's doing, I have a personal weapon called the Corn Stacks, and it describes how it was once used by Tommy Wiseau.
Oh my god, I cannot wait. That's why I just wanted to finish this tonight, because since Zev's not going to be here, I just want to get this over
Well,
with.
for the review, though.
Yeah. He'll be here for the review, but once we, but I just want to get this done with. I want, like, that was the plan. Like, we finish the hack up Wednesday, and then we move on to the PME from there on Thursday.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy has the perfect axe. Okay. And I'll use the... If I use the rose blade, that's...
That looks like a thing.
14 speed. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Marco supports with Hawk, so I'll just move him over here. Pamela. Did I support? No, I didn't support Pamela up with anyone. Alright, well, let's see who dies. Dead.
Yay!
Almost dead.
Yay!
There we go. Ooh, damn.
Yay!
Nice.
Am I saying yay enough yet?
Yeah. Alright, we got 1/3 of the turns down, so we gotta get moving.
Okay.
Alright, so let me see. I think Alicia can... Oh, nice. Ice Cage this guy. Or Don's. Did not get a crit with a 50% chance. Alright. Hit point, strength, resistance. Alright.
Okay, I'll take it.
Alright, and I think Ash cannot kill this guy, which I was right. Level up. Hit points, magic, defense. Okay, fine. Yep.
Okay.
Keep going with that, Ash.
Hmm.
Alright, level up. Hit points, skill. Okay. Yep, the lords all leveled up right there, and only Alicia got a pretty decent one.
What have we learned today?
The lords in this game are worse than the lords in the original game.
I guess.
Please hit. No, Hawk. God damn it. Andre, can you do any... Nice, Andre! Hey, there's the crit. Alright, so let me see. We got this guy with the perfect axe, so...
The perfect axe.
Alright.
That's what Scientologists actually believe. You didn't like my joke there?
No.
It's a South Park joke.
Alright, nice job,
Where
Raiden.
they're trying to explain a story, and then on the bottom they have the captions, "This is what Scientologists actually believe." In fact, the Church of Scientology tried to sue South Park because of that episode.
Oh, alright. Okay, I think I can kill this guy with Kane. If you
That was probably the last time South Park ever was edgy.
Oh my god, damn it. Alright.
Yeah, I know. Remember when they were edgy? Don't worry, I'm making a joke.
Alright, so if I leave Kane here with the Star Javelin, he should be fine. Keyword right there, should.
Oh, don't get me started. I think we know what's gonna possibly happen here.
Magic luck, alright?
I'll take it, I guess.
Ow, okay. Okay, good. Alright, now let me see. Kane? Nope, that's not Kane. Okay, that's Hawk, forgot. Dodge. Nice.
Hooray.
Alright, let me see. Holy Staff up. Kane, Raiden. Don't know why I'm... Yeah, I'm just leaving the lords behind here. And Ordon's.
You know what? I think I got a better idea of what I can use this time for.
They're the scrubs. They're the scrub brigade right there.
Alright. We're gonna listen to a great story.
No, no, no. We are not pulling up the stories. That is only... You're only a radio show when I'm not around.
Oh man,
Oh,
I had a good one too.
Andre, come on.
It was it's a crossover fan fiction of Garfield and the Gilmore Girls.
No, no fan fictions. Not yet.
Remember the Gilmore Girls? Remember like when you get your sister and force you to watch it because you only had one TV and you had to wait till that show was done before you could do anything?
Wait, did I tell you I had a sister?
No, this is just me projecting my life experiences onto you.
Oh, hit points, magic, skill, defense. Nice job, Raiden.
Have you ever had anything like that with that show?
Not really, not that I know of.
Okay.
And I don't think I want anything like that.
Come on, I want to play my video games. Go on the computer. I don't want to go on the computer. I'm playing Nintendo.
Ow.
Oh, was that too loud?
No, that's alright. No, I'm just saying ow as in Hawk. Nice.
Oh, we don't give a fuck about him.
Hey, Hawk is literally soloing.
Don't worry, that's a joke. Gosh.
Nice
Fine,
job.
I guess I'll be quiet.
Alright, let me staff up Hawk, because Raiden is out of action right now. There we go. Level 15, hit points, speed, lock resistance. Nice job, Alyssa. 10 out of 10 right there. hey, Zeb's not here, so I can't say, hey, I can say stuff like that. Sky,
And then watch as he will spam the comment section calling you, like, he's
Andre's
trash, you're trash.
Hey, Andre, nice job. There you go, my dude. There we go, Hawk.
He's amazing. He's simply ravishing. Ow.
Let me see. Okay, fuck this knight. Girls, fuck him up. Girl power right here. Oh, what? What do they have?
Oh, yay.
Oh my god. What do they have? A impulse, judgment? What's that? Oh yeah, the Luna Tome. Void, and let me see. Judgment and impulse. Okay, so what do these guys have? They have perfect edges and perfect... Okay. Well, nothing to worry about on this side. But just to be on the safe side. Because you never know with this game, apparently.
Okay.
Everyone move over here. Alright, so let me see. Hawk, I think he can handle these wyverns well. Yep. Master of exact damage right there. Gain that one point, gain that 1 point of strength, and then Andre gets doubled. Okay. Nope, can't kill that guy. Wait, what about with the Endurala? Nope. Okay. You know, you think the Hurricane would be really effective against flying units, but apparently it's not. Jesus Christ. 10 out of 10. Requiem right there. Quality. Okay, the Reaper Fang can't kill this guy. Surprise, surprise.
Oh. Why is that Scrub Kane still here?
My god. I brought him along because maybe he can do something redeeming, but he has some...
No.
Hey!
There for you. I don't even see... I don't... he's just the redeeming wolf for me, too.
You gotta say that, like, I tried, like, you can't say I didn't. I tried. I definitely did. But
it's like the other Meredith and Kenrick. Those they were better, I think.
Yeah.
Here lies every care I have in the world.
Okay, and I hope Hawk will be fine because he's in the way of it. Oh, what are they doing?
I don't fucking know.
Miss Andre, nice. Go, Andre.
Attention.
Take that, you ass. Go, Andre. Go, my dude. Alright, Andre, actually,
hey,
you know what?
One thing that...
Yes, sorry, I'm interrupting.
I was just going to say that, once again, time limit on the final boss is just a middle finger.
Oh, Jesus, I just know the time limit. Okay, so let me see. Let me actually take a look at show. He has the Calamity. Okay.
I have the Calamity, and I'm ready to crash this chapter with no survivors.
Alright, so let me see. Andre, just for you... Oh, what the hell? Damn it, get the hell out of here.
Bloody heal me.
Okay, let me see the Underall.
Ay. My name is not what matters. What matters is our plan. You should have listened to me.
Respect your elders.
Respect my authority.
Andre. Respect Andre.
Respect my authority, Andre. For you are nothing but an insect compared to my might.
Strength, speed, luck, defense. Right there, 10 out of 10.
Seriously,
unit.
It's like he's not trash when the trash man who collects the trash is not around.
My god. Hey, Andre's a good unit. What did I try telling you guys? Who didn't listen to me?
On second thought, he's pretty shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Zev, where did you come from? I thought I was talking to Corns for a second there.
No, this is Corns. I'm just stating the obvious.
No, I know. God damn it. Alright. Andre... Wait, let me see. He has a movement of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, nice. Dance, my great unit right there, and dance for another great unit.
Dance, my minions, dance.
Damn it. Oh, wait. Can you do...
Dance for me.
Dance for me.
Come on, Nala, let us get out of here. Lad. This is too much.
My god. Oh my god, I want to go for that so badly. But I'm so worried that he's gonna miss it.
Well, do you know what they say?
Wait, Katarina, right. He has to support with me. So if I go here, and then Master Tactics right here, and it's still... Come on, Andre! Yeah!
Hooray!
Okay.
How many turns do you get? Wait, does he move?
How much do you want to bet he moves?
If he moves, this would make it a lot easier. If not, then fuck him.
If he moves, I'm kind of screwed. One of my units is gonna die.
It's okay. It's just Andre.
Hey, that is a 5-star unit right there.
To someone.
A 5-star unit that cost us 4 resets on the first chapter.
And then numerous after that.
No, really? Did he?
Yeah.
Maybe like 1 or 2. I can't remember.
And has kept getting bad level ups mixed in.
Okay, it didn't move. Ow! Fuck you. Level up. Speed, defense, resistance. Well. Okay, we get it. Oh my god, can we calm down? Okay, it doesn't move. Alright, so how am I gonna kill this guy? Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Truly the greatest things.
Okay, so how am I gonna kill...
Laugh, darn it! This producers want you to laugh right now! I never understood laugh tracks.
Laugh. Okay, so... Well,
the only way I could see them working is if it's like ironic.
Come on, Andre. Fuck. Really needed a crit there, Andre. Thanks a lot.
What a coincidence. I really needed to pass this Tempest trial, but every one of my units is struggling. Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah. I actually am build up my, my, Love Abounds, Lynn, actually. I've inherited as many skills as I could onto her. I've inherited skills that are viable onto her. She's got...
So you gave her, like, plus HP.
No, I did not put plus HP on
Give her Vantage.
Actually, I put...
Something even better than Vantage?
Rated. I finally sacrificed my 5-star Odin. Yep,
You just made an enemy for life.
I found an...
No, I'm just kidding. Don't worry.
I hope he doesn't come at me with his abysmal body blow. Here we go.
What's taking so long? He doesn't move. Is that what we just learned?
Yeah, he doesn't move.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Someone just end my misery.
Saint staff. Here we go.
Okay, that is a major complaint I have. Time limit on the final boss. That's just a middle finger.
Okay, let me see. I gotta draw this guy in. How much do these guys do to Claire? Wow, they really don't do any that much damage. Alright. Marco, back up your buddy right there. And Pamela, try and find a buddy. Kane, just retreat.
Grab a partner, round and round, and blah blah blah, and downtown.
Sorry, Kane, you gotta join the Scrub Brigade down here.
It's like the Rock Brigade, but it doesn't have Def Leppard approval.
The Rock Brigade.
Yeah, it's the very first song in Def Leppard's debut album was the Rock Brigade.
Hey, nice job, Claire.
It's a pretty good song, and definitely a good song to debut on.
Okay, now...
But we all know them not for their debut album, but for their later albums like Pyromania or Hysteria.
Okay, now we actually kind of have to get moving even more, because these guys decided to follow us.
Yeah.
So now
Guess who else follows me?
Your mom?
Bad luck. My mom! Yeah, Muscle
Wow.
Man. Best character in Adventure Time.
Wow, even this guy gives Katarina a run for her money. Alright.
Well, that's because he's got all those stat boosters like a fucker.
And 24 speed, 20... Aw, damn it. Even cap speed...
Meanwhile, there I am just yelling, "Get the fuck down!"
Oh. Well, oh my god. Goddess. Grant me the strength to destroy this evil.
You mock me all this day. Sending yet another single servant to interrupt my plans.
She will fall to my power. And once I'm done here, I'll be coming straight for you.
Okay, we're coming for you.
Do not underestimate the goddess's power. Be gone, vile creature.
Be gone, thought.
Seriously, he only has 100 health? Alright.
What? Okay, now that's even a bigger middle finger.
Didn't, like, the fire dragon have, like, 120?
Yeah, but this is the thing. That's a dragon. And you didn't have a turn limit. Or time limit. This guy, just fuck him. Fuck him where the sun don't shine. In other words, anything underneath his neck.
All right, let's get the entire team in here. Cause wait, can Raiden do it? Oh wait, I'm gonna have to find out next turn. I wonder how Hawk does actually. I gotta see this actually.
Nod politely. That's my answer.
All right, please Hawk, can you do any damage? This guy has 28 defense. Maybe he can do something. Oh, nice, he doubles him, but that 10% crit.
Bro.
I'll have to move in his buddy Marco and his best friend Sky. Hey, nice. Needed that 9% crit. Oh, now they come north. Okay, fuck these guys. Dead. Dodge. Nice.
Alright. Oh, look, I won. I won feathers. Wow, what a great prize.
Alright, so now it's time for the final battle. Let's do this. It's the final countdown. I cannot believe I'm actually doing the final countdown.
Yeah. And I'm doing
oh wow!
Wait, what?
Wow.
Okay, just a second. Save state. Save state. Because I do not trust. I don't trust. I do not trust.
Wait, hang on. How much is 47?
Oh, what the fuck?
This is literally. Hey, this is literally Dorcas. He literally gets doubled in one shot. I don't think we have the. I think Shell is literally the final boss. I don't think there's a dragon after this.
No, if there's a dragon, I will seriously just stop.
Let's go for it. Fuck it. Come on, Hawk. Finish this fucker. I have no
interest in you.
Be gone from my sight. There we go. Fuck this.
Oh wow. Of course. It will never end like this. Is that literally...
Hit point, strength, skill. Hawk, my boy, Zev's pick got the final kill. Please tell me.
Okay.
Oh wait, now we got a void. Oh my god.
It's better be a cutscene. The body withered away.
Whatever human part of him must have died a long time ago.
Could it really be?
It's over now, right, Ash?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, Zev, Jesus. The door opened. What is it now?
I'm sorry, you two. It looks like it's not over yet. I have to go in there and do something.
What? But Shell is gone. Yeah, exactly. What's there to be sorry about? What the? Andre. Ash, what did you do to him?
I shoved a pine cone in his mouth. What do you think I did? I hope you can forgive me, Val. It's all on you now.
Forgive you? Ash, why?
Don't worry, I just put a cork in that one.
What the hell is going on here, Ash? What did you do to them?
They're not hurt, just unconscious. Maybe Andre might be in a little pain because pine cones are kind of prickly, so it's up in his mouth. So make sure he brushes his teeth today. I need you to get them out of here, Aunt Josie.
Don't just bark orders at me, Ash. What's going on?
It's not over. The source of this dark magic must be destroyed, but only I can do this. I know that Val and Andre would never have let things go that way. I feel like when Harrison Ford had to do the narration for the Blade Runner movie, I didn't know exactly what we were going to be finding in this case with the replicants.
No effort at all.
That's why if you're going to watch the original Blade Runner, director's cut or nothing, because it doesn't have that awful narration.
Wait, in the original it has awful narration?
The theatrical version, the director's cut is the only version of Blade Runner that's worth watching.
Alright. You've got to be kidding me. What are you going to do?
I'm not sure just yet.
You've got to give me a better answer than that. And what if I say no, huh? Are you going to knock me out too then? No, he's going to knock you up. Oh.
I'm just gonna get into this tuxedo and play football like 2 feet away from you.
Josie, just let them and go. Just take them and go. Lead anyone else we brought in here out of here as well. I'll stay here, as will Alicia. Fine. But Ash, you have to survive. And I don't mean that just for our sake. Can you promise me that at least?
I'm afraid I can't.
I see.
Now please, Aunt Josie, get them out of here.
Understood. Bye-bye.
A simple magic trick wouldn't have been enough for you two. You should leave here too.
Ash, there's something you should know.
I already know, Alicia.
You do?
Yes, I've read your diary. Since you told me Sincer's I was words, I've known the truth, Uncle. The emptiness that I felt inside me all became clear to me back then. That's why I wanted to find another way, a way to destroy the source and finally break free.
I see.
Goofy wanted the same thing, it would seem, but I could never have gone along with his plans. I needed to find my own way.
So, what will you do, Ash?
I don't fucking know. I'll destroy myself along with it, I guess. Once it tries to take possession of me, that will be my only chance. So I guess this is goodbye, Alicia. There's a lot of things I'd like to say, but time is running short. So I'll just say, thank you for everything you've done for me.
Goodbye, Ash. I wish that we could have spent more time together.
Uncle?
Words need not be said, Ash.
I know. I just want to give you this. Could you give it to Valentine and Andre? I had hoped to tell them and all this in person, but I had to prepared this. But I had prepared this.
There you go.
Just in case.
I'm pretty
Seriously.
sure there should have been a space between "in case" right there. Just saying. Just saying.
And probably get rid of the word had.
Yeah. I think maybe have. Maybe.
Yeah.
A letter.
Dear Doc, you're in 1985. Some Libyan terrorists will
what
shoot
the
you.
fuck is this guy doing here? And
Even now.
Oh man, we don't have Zev to voice act him.
Okay, I'll try to be
Hang on,
as...
wait, can you give him the Kurt's voice?
Oh, even now, there's fear in your eyes, eh? Useless. You'll never accomplish anything like that, eh?
You've let your fear take hold of you yet again. Ash, are you scared? Okay, what the fuck's going on? I don't understand.
Not anymore. These are just optical illusions.
Ash, it's been a while.
Oh, great.
Even longer since we met like this.
I didn't come here to catch up with you, Mom. I think it's clear what our motives are.
It's funny that you've convinced yourself that you can do this alone. You should have taken Goofy's offer. At least then you might have had a chance at victory over me.
I don't need him. I'm going to take all the power that's going to be gathered here. Exactly in this spot.
You must really think a lot of yourself.
Wait, does he have to soul the final boss by himself?
Such pure darkness.
That's never gonna happen. He's so weak.
This isn't like anything I've dealt with before.
Can you feel it, Ash? Can you feel it calling in the air tonight? I remember. I can hear it
Oh my
calling
god.
in the air tonight.
Hey, I'm just shitposting at this point. Please
Yeah.
tell me you got the drum solo.
Yeah, I heard it, so I'm pretty sure the mic picked that up.
The power coursing through your body. Can you see the soul screaming out in agony? This is your true nature. This is what you know.
This isn't. This can't be real.
Closing your eyes won't hide the truth. All you have to do is let me take charge.
Fuck you, Mom. I won't do what you tell me.
I can make it all disappear.
We never really found out who this person is.
That's why we just gave it the mom voice, because
Yeah.
he made a comment about the mom voice.
Yeah.
So it's probably some entity that's using a voice to be familiar and taunt him.
Yeah.
Be still.
Ew. No, get that shit away from me.
There's a second. Pan just came in. Hey there.
Ugh.
I
Quiet.
don't-
Your Ash. Continue the script.
Not like this, Mom. Not again. I can't afford to lose like this.
What?
Sorry, I had something in there.
I understand.
It's time to give you a.
It's time to give you a full taste of your own power.
Ew.
What is this?
Oh my gosh, it's Kashuna. I knew it all along.
He's by you. It was him all along.
It's your new body. Fun fact, he also has the same voice as this convenience. I molded it using the quintessence of mind found amongst the sea of souls in here. So wait, are they like at like the river Styx or something?
The river of Styx.
And there's a Charon the ferryman that's going, "Hey guys, is anyone getting on here? Hades wants to meet you guys." No? Well then fuck off. How is it?
This is impossible.
This body, or at least this shell of what was once now, has all the power. It won't be able to handle this much power for long, but it can manage. One last effort, I should think. Now you and my true nature will both disappear together.
Oh wow, he actually has Shell's tome Calamity. And wow, that's what Kishina looks like. Jeez. You never know because, you know.
They never did think of it, or, you know, that's probably just... Was that really it?
Really? That's it?
Really? That's very anticlimactic now that I think of it.
Oh. Oh my god. Go away, Ash. It looks like you did it.
Alicia.
Oh wait, is this gonna be like the mom where he never dies? Ash.
And then Alicia gets the pillow. Just shh, shh, shh. It's okay, Ash. Why are you here?
Did you think that poor excuse for a goodbye was enough?
Huh.
You don't need to say anything. Just lie here in my arms. That's enough for me. You've done so well, after all.
For so long, I thought I'd be able to come back to this world, to my family. But it was all a dream. Oh, I dropped a pen. The Ash they knew never made it home.
No, Ash, that isn't true. It wasn't just a dream. It might have been for a short time, but you were there with them, and they loved you, even as who you are now. I saw that much.
Thank you, Alicia. I could see the souls flowing back out of this place. It looks like the people will be saved.
Ash? Ash. I guess this is goodbye for real this time, huh? Oh, finally, he actually died quickly. Alright.
Yeah, he learned it from his dad's side of the family.
He take the mom to have slow deaths while the dad take a quick death. Just like ended right there on the spot with a snap of fingers. Alicia, is it? Yeah, it's done. Then there's one final step. Let us destroy this accursed place. We can't afford to let Ash sacrifice be for nothing. Alright.
So how do you think they're going to destroy it? Just a stick of dynamite or something? Or going to get a spirit bomb?
It sounded like an explosion. Spirit bomb. For a minute there, I started to fear for the worst. What was all that noise about? We caved in the deepest part of the prison. Then Ash, whatever it is that he did, he had put him in such a state. What is this grammar?
Had put him in such a state.
Okay.
It's actually proper. It's just really
It's-
difficult.
Yeah, that he could hardly even talk or move a muscle. But he was able to destroy the source of the dark magic and free the souls that had been gathered in that place. When I found him in there, his body had already begun to wither away, just like shells. He knew that he was going to die, huh? Didn't he? That's why he knocked us out with that magic, isn't it? I thought he hit you with a rock. That Valentine.
No. He only hit a pine cone on Andre. With her, he just got a pillow.
Please.
Yeah,
Alicia,
he's smothered.
Continue. Oh wait. Okay, is Andre just gonna be here and just like not say a word? All right.
Yeah, probably. And meanwhile, there's Drake on the other side. You can't see him, but he's off camera.
Yes, that's why. None of us knew what awaited us in there, but Ash was the only one who would be able to do anything about it. I guess he just figured that he wouldn't be able to convince you to let him go in there. But he convinced you? Both of you? I already knew that he would have to die one way or another. I had told Lord Raiden just before our fight against Shell. If he didn't die there and then, I would have had to kill him myself. You what? You knew all of that and you just hid it from us? What right did you have to? I had none. I had just made a decision. You can be as angry as you like, but someday I hope you'll understand that I was just doing what I thought was for the best of you. Just like Ash had always done. He had always been trying to protect you in his own way, even if it meant doing disagreeable things. Grrr. Alicia, look at me. Yes? It's alright, I'm not angry at you. Andre isn't either, I'm sure. Really? No, I'm not. I obviously never wanted any of this to happen, but somewhere deep down in my heart, I expected this to be a possibility. I don't know if he told you, but there was a time where we had lost him beforehand. He came back to us that time. But I suppose miracles never happen twice, do they? Valentine. I could soon tell that he wasn't the Ash that I had known. Despite that, I tried to make him feel as welcome as possible. Like you said, he was always trying to act in the best interests of our family. He continuously put himself on the line to help us. Getting rid of this dark magic was his final way of redeeming how he thought he'd let us down in his own mind. Yeah, I think you're right about that. So, Alicia, I cannot thank you enough for finally letting my brother's soul rest at ease. Wait! Alicia, just leave her. It's time for us to go. It's a long road back home, and there's a lot that she needs to think about. Didn't Ash give you something for her? I'll give it to her later. Oh, Ash. Why couldn't there have been some other way? You shouldn't be here. You should be here too. And now that it's over, what do I do? 2 months later. Oh, great.
Ah, that's interesting. A new,
attire.
It's actually a really good portrait, actually. I like it.
Yeah, this should have been actually our main portrait, but instead we got
But it makes sense that this is like her, like, you know, crowning and all that type of portrait. So.
Yeah. What's the matter,
good.
Red? Nothing. And I thought you'd stop calling me that by now. You can throw whatever titles or power or clothing, which I might add have only contributed onto you, and you still be red in my eyes. Don't make me regret making you my guardian, Aunt Josie. Mother might have tolerated you, but I'll not have you bossing me around or making fun of me all day. Ha! I'll keep that in mind. But in turn, you'll have to make me not regret ever giving you the crest of Olva in the first place. I could have taken it for myself, you know. You wouldn't have dared. Maybe not. Now seriously, what's the matter with you? She still has to come back. You mean Alicia, right? Yeah, it's been 2 months now, you know? Yet, nothing. I'd even thought that she might have headed back to a guardian, but the soldier I sensed said that no one had seen her at all. I'm sure she's fine. Maybe she was just a little bit worried that you blamed her for Ash. She's a strong girl, but everyone needs some time to grieve their losses, and some prefer to be alone. But I didn't want things to end like that. She loved him, truly loved him. So I know that she was hurting just as much, if not even more than I was. And who knows if we'll ever see her again. I just want to know that she's safe at least. Valentine, you have to try not to focus on that today. This will be the first time since the end of the Dark War that everyone will be meeting again. We can't have our figurehead looking so glum and distant. You're right. What is that? It sounds like someone's arrived already. Shall we? Alright. Ah, it's Uncle Raiden. We should have expected as much. Wait a minute now. Oh no, is that his wife? Lady Pharma? Goodness.
Faram.
I haven't seen her for quite some time.
Alright, who is this Faram gonna look like?
I'm glad that she could come. I don't know. I don't think we've never seen her before. That makes one of us. What? Long time no see, the both of you. How are things? It couldn't be better, Uncle. Even though the people of Volva have suffered so much since we've been back, everyone's been in high spirits. And just like Mother and Father would have wanted, they believe in me. That's great. I'm sorry that I couldn't come back with you, but, well... No, I understand. You gave us a real scare when you collapsed on the road home like that. I'm just glad you're feeling better. Oh, wow, exposition. Even better. Love it. Well, actually, it seems that my connections to magic have all but vanished. Uncle, don't worry. I might not have my magic, but I've retained all my knowledge on the subject of magic. A great sage does not need to be the most powerful one. And perhaps this is just the world's way of telling me that I should retire to more lordly duties. Yes, exactly, my love.
Look at the size of the pupils in her eyes. It's like literally she just has blue eyes.
Besides, I think you've been stealing my husband's attention for a little bit too long now, haven't you, Lady Valentine? Putting him in all kinds of danger, stress, and the like. It took everything I had to bring him back the cheer in him. Pharma. Faram. I'm sorry for all of that, but it seems to have worked. You're smiling, Uncle. It feels like it's been so long since you have. I could have kept waiting. Come now, Josephine. You're being harsh. Can't you be happy to see your brother happy? I can feel how I want to feel about it. Let it go. She's just being stubborn. Yes, let's leave it at that, shall we? We're glad to see you both here, smiling or not. You've grown in quite a lot in these past 10 years, Val. Excuse me, Lady Valentine. You're as beautiful and elegant as your mother was. You flatter me too much. Yes, I'm sure you must be used to it by now. Shall we head inside? Yes, we should. Everyone else will be arriving soon. Speaking of which, where's Andre? I don't know.
He's in the tree in the background on the right. He's going up there for obvious reasons.
He'll show up somewhere, I guess. He's in that bush in the background that we saw.
Oh yeah, he's a quick teleporter now.
Welcome, everyone.
Hi.
For those who don't know who I am, my name is Valentine Olva, the newly appointed ruler of this country. Nearly 20 years ago, the long-lasting Great War ended, and my father, Richard Olva... Oh my god, this is so long.
Gathered you, or perhaps your late relatives.
In the Great Hall of... Okay, there has to be a space right there between Great and Hall. I'm just saying.
The Great Hall.
And now I have called you noblemen and women once again in the present day because yet another war has ended. We do this to look back on the things that we've lost, but also to decide upon our futures. I can't make that decision for anyone here except myself, but what I want you all to remember is that the war that raged across the land was not solely the fault of Agardia, or even the men that worked from the shadows of it. We too were partially at fault. We assumed that with the Emperor gone, our problems would disappear too. We thought we had become strong just because we had won. But when war came once again, we were proven to be weak as individuals. We can't afford to make that mistake again now. We are strongest when we are together, and we can only become strong if we continue to stand together. By the end of today, I hope I can convince you of that truth. Okay, thank you. She skips this part at least.
A couple hours later.
Val, what's the matter? Just a little bit overwhelmed. I attended gatherings like this before, but never as a ruler. What's more, I'm hosting this one. I can see how differently everybody looks at me. That being said, I'm glad that so many people turned up like this. Well, don't worry about it. You're doing just fine. That you are. The people have a very high opinion of you from what I've gathered. I'm glad to hear that. You're right about what you say in your speech, Valentine. This continent is at its strongest when we stand together. But in order to do that, we would need an unanimously approved leader.
Right.
Surely you aren't suggesting what I think you are. What? He's saying that perhaps Empire should be united under an empire once again. Huh? And wait a minute, are you suggesting that I should be the one to lead that? Uncle, that's ridiculous. Where is this coming from all of a sudden anyways? I can't believe that you, Ray, of all people, would talk of having another emperor. It was actually my father's idea. Apparently he discussed the same sort of thing with your father after the end of the Great War as well. Then father turned that offer down. Why? That I do not know. Oh, of course. Well, why does the High Lord want this so badly? For the past few months, we people of the Northern Isles have been doing everything we could to assist the countries in the mainland. But the truth is, they won't be able to rebuild to what they once were anytime soon. There simply aren't enough resources available. But with everything that happened in the past, I don't think anyone should be trusted with that kind of control. I won't deny that. Easy now, Valentine. That is not who you are, you know that. And I know that you would never let yourself become like that or raise any children you have to be like that. Yeah, you gotta make those cane babies, Valentine, so you gotta take good care
Whoa! Yeah.
On
Oh, wait,
Josie.
who said anything about reproduction, man? I'm just here for the free food.
Yeah, seriously, where is Kane? So he should have a scene.
He's right over there, behind that pillar over there.
Aunt Josie,
Which pillar? That's for you to decide.
don't tell me that you're supporting me this as well. I'm just saying, don't dismiss the idea in fear of that. Besides, it's not like Faram's saying for you to make this decision here and now, right? No, of course not. It's just a suggestion. But I would ask that you give it some consideration. Empress, I never would have expected an opportunity like this, and I'm flattered that he'd even think that I'm worthy. But, please, give me some time to consider it. I'm sorry. Oh, I hope that hasn't upset her. Do you really think that she's ready for that? Ready? I'd say not yet. But she's certainly able if we give her a few years. Think about it. After the Great War, we formed alliances, and yet we never really joined together until it was far too late. Valentine's resistance brought everyone together as one force, and not just because we were desperate, as the previous emperor did. She brought us real unity. Is that not what a real empress should do? Well, it's her decision. I hope she makes the right one for herself.
You know, I've noticed in nearly every form of fiction, if it's an empire, it's automatically considered evil or bad.
Yeah, you're right. Hang on 1 second.
I mean, considering all the stories and whatnot of like ancient Rome is like, ooh, the bad guys.
Ash. Oh, great. We're back to this guy. After you hearing all of this, I wonder. They want me to be empress. Me. If you were here, what would you say to that? Oh, who am I kidding? I know what you'd say. I was just a little in awe. I only ever had planned to inherit the rule of Olva.
There you are. Or someone.
Andre.
Oh, okay. There you are.
I see that you're really going for that look, aren't you? And why isn't Andre changed to the cool clothing like...
Because nobody wants him to be in charge of anything. He's just stuck as a commanding officer. He's drill sergeant or something.
Hang on 1 second. What are you talking about? You look like our mother. Andre, isn't that a good thing? I mean, it's weird.
He's got some trauma too, just like Ash. Pretty much. Wow, just imagine. This is some Joan Crawford levels of fucked up.
My God.
Mommy dearest, indeed.
It's weird for me. Get used to it.
Yeah.
Get used to it, Andre. Anyway, where?
Oh no. No,
Anyway.
Val. Do not follow your mother's footsteps. Do not molest your siblings too.
Anyway, where have you been? I haven't seen you all day. You weren't even at the gathering party for my speech.
Well, we all know what he was really doing.
I'm sorry. I'll accept that apology if you could call it that.
Wow.
What have you been doing? That's why I came to show you. Everyone's waiting, so follow me.
I made a parade float out of pine cones that I used to shove up my ass.
Alright, here we go. And... reveal it. By the goddess, this is... I'm guessing that you like it, right? Andre, of course I do. A statue of you, me, and Ash. What made you...
Made out of pine cones.
What made you think to do this? Well, it was originally just going to be a bigger version of you in order to celebrate your new rulership. But then I thought we should do something to commemorate Ash as well. And well, I guess I didn't want to be left out. Oh man, if only Zev was here. Either way, Andre, it's amazing. I can't believe it. I should hope so. I've been working on this myself for almost a straight week now. Yeah, fucking right.
And we all know what the cement and all that's really made out of. He's his own crap because he's a piece of shit.
Trying to hide it from you was the most difficult part.
And also hiding the smell.
A lot of it had to get done today because I knew you were busy and wouldn't bother me. Oh, Andre. No, I know that face. Valentine, no. Come here, you. What? Get off of me, Val. Really now, you two. A day like this and you're rolling around on the floor acting like a pair of children.
Or even worse.
Shameful.
Shameful display.
The House of Olva would look very low if it were known that their heads of the house behaved in such an unbefitting manner. Aunt Josie, Uncle Raiden, I assure you it was just... I don't even want to hear it. I'm sorry. I tried to stop. I said, shut up! Where's my statue?
Andre, shut the fuck up!
Where's my statue? Like I didn't do anything for you two. I think it's best to just shut my mouth. Anyway, Valentine, there are some others who want to speak to you as well. Lady Lariah.
Wow, I wasn't expecting her at all. You did very well earlier, Lady Valentine. Your words really lit a fire in everyone. You will surely make a fine ruler for your people.
Thank you, but I know that I couldn't have come this far without your help and without your mercy either. You have been an invaluable ally and friend to me. Yeah, you got that right.
Mercy is for the weak, as have you. I am just sorry that I didn't come to your aid sooner.
Well, it could have been worse. I'd hate to have you as my enemy.
Yes, we can agree on that. I would probably fuck you up. I hope this can be the start of a new flourishing relationship between our two regions.
Of course, Lady Araya. It would be my pleasure. Although, speaking of that, isn't Tiomare on its way to recovery?
Well, we're doing the best we can. Oltans and my soldiers have been working tirelessly to rebuild what little we have. Now, I think that's enough talk from me.
Valentine.
Oh no, I have her.
Right.
Valentine.
Thelma.
It's good to see you again. I can see that you're really settled in your position. Nicely.
And you have too?
Sort of. Ooh, it could be better. Radell. Yes, I suppose it could. I'm even newer to the idea of such responsibility than you are, and Megalar is such a large place. But the people are accepting of me for the most part, and after seeing you today, I'm inspired, and at best, hopeful that I can match the high standards you set. Even though it might be difficult.
I'm sorry for putting this pressure on you then, but I believe in you too. And if you ever need anything, I'd be happy to help however I can.
That goes both ways. My house may have fallen, but Megalar's strength is always at your disposal. Because our army standing is like 10 million strong, they just run at things and they get killed, and their dead bodies become tidal waves that destroy everything. With that said, let's just enjoy the rest of this night for now, shall we?
Please protect her well.
Okay, my lady.
Hey! Oh wait, right, I had Isaac.
Yeah, you had Isaac.
Even after having known you for so long, you've impressed me yet again, Valentine. Today you've truly proved that you are a born leader. I think you give me too much credit. My father simply taught me very well. Time shall tell. That is true. But Isaac, I can't even begin to thank you enough for what you've done for me. I'm just
What
glad...
did he do?
I guess we
I got to sit on the bench, bruh.
I'm just glad that this is finally all over, finally. And you too, Kane. I know that you took quite a big risk in taking me to meet Isaac, but I don't know where do we be if you hadn't.
Yeah, I think nothing of it, dude. Yeah, I'm just doing what anyone would do, I assure you, bruh.
With your existence now exposed to the world, what plans do you have?
We've begun developing a small town for our people to live together, as of now.
As for what comes next, we shall see. I think when the time comes and I have everyone's blessings, I might attempt to be a true leader for the people that live in our territory. Well, if that time does come, I'll be right there to support you, Isaac.
So he's gonna make
Yes?
a principality, pretty much.
Yeah. Thank you,
Like Monaco.
Valentine. Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, Lady
Oh,
Valentine.
this fucker again. Alright. Kieran, I think that's the first time you've actually addressed me at all. I'm glad that you've showed up.
Why?
After everything we've been through, you don't think that I'd consider you a friend? Although I had my doubts about you when we first met, you turned out to be very dependable.
On the bench.
Even if I can't claim to understand you at all, I'm glad that you were here for us through thick and thin.
You're welcome for that.
Now that everything's over, what exactly do you plan to do? I wouldn't be against you being one of my knights.
Buffering. I was a knight before. It did not go so well.
Is this the voice you give Jafar or something? Is that a no?
I told you already, I fought for my survival.
With that, it's like those old YouTube poops with the sentence mixing. It doesn't even fit, but it works.
He actually is speaking in, like, proper sentences now.
With that accomplished, I have no desire to fight as I did before.
I see. That's fair enough, but there's no need to hide yourself from us anymore, Kieran. Why don't you take that mask off?
Don't hold your breath on that one.
It looks like the world is truly at peace once again, Lady Valentine. I know that I couldn't have done it without your blessings, Sister Katerina. Yeah, you got that right. We would probably still be on, like, chapter, 16 without her?
Probably 4.
I likely wouldn't be alive had you not taken care of me. It is the goddess's will that guides me, milady. Do not be so modest, sister. She is your friend, is she not? Just admit that you care for her. Alright. I am happy to have been of service to such a dear friend. Be it by divine guidance or not, you were there for us at the very beginning. Yay! What's more, journeying with you taught me a lot about faith and selflessness, amongst other things. I now hold those values close to my heart. I'm glad to hear it. If I may ask, what are you two planning to do about your church order? There are very few of us left, but we will do our utmost to bring the Pure One's name back to the people of the land. It will surely take some doing, but the outcome of this world clearly shows that the goddess's protection was, in fact, with us the whole time. Very well said, my lord. If you ever need anything, you only need to ask me. Thank you, my lady. I shall take my leave. Katerina, wait. My lady, you called me by my name alone. I know. I recognize your devotion to your church's ways, but I would be happy if we could be normal friends as well, with no titles. Is that at all possible? If that is what you wish, then yes, I would be glad to. Until next time, Valentine. Oh my god. Quite a day you're having, isn't it, Val? Yeah, you could say that. Lady Valentine, ruler of Alva, saying it myself still makes me chuckle a little bit on the inside. Jealous, M? It would be odd if I wasn't, don't you think? But don't worry about it, Val. I really am happy for you. Not only do you deserve, but you've really taken on the role. The people in the East are the happiest I've ever seen them in a while. You two and Ash are the ones to thank for that, more than anything else. Because you didn't give up on trying to win us back from Magardia. We'd never have done something like that. Right, Val? Of course not. I think you had this guy, Kenrick?
I would also like to offer my thanks and praise to you, my lady.
There we go.
Without your aid, the sacrifice of my father and his knights might all have been for naught. What's more, it allowed me to keep my promise to Amelia. I guess I could finally keep a last promise, just not in one game.
Speaking of which, when is the big day? Well, we didn't want to steal your thunder, so we held it off for a little bit. But you can expect it to be sometime soon, I assure you. I look forward to it. Don't worry about it, Em. If there's one thing she's jealous of for, it's that. Andre? Amelia, that's really not true. Ha! Well, pretending that it is might make me feel a little bit better. Although I'm sure things will change on that front quite soon, won't they, Val?
I'm used to women drilling over me, Andre.
Andre,
look at my scar. It attracts all the women.
Andre, why would you say that? Gods, don't make such a big deal out of it.
And then he just leaves the scene so he can shove another pine cone.
I can't believe everyone really showed up just for me. I'm truly blessed to have friends like you. Excuse me, Lady Valentine. Hey, wait a minute. Don't I know you from somewhere?
You forgot her?
Perhaps. Val, she's been traveling with us since after we came back to the retake Ulva. Oh, really? But I thought she also was the one who came to us and told us that Ash had gone to Agardia with Alicia. Yes, that I remember. Thank you for that, by the way. You're welcome. There's something about you, you know. Looking at you, I just feel that there's the strongest resemblance to someone. Alicia, that's it. You know, you look a lot like her. Yeah, you're right, actually. Is that so? Now, may I get on to what I wanted to say? A friend of yours is waiting for you outside the city gates. Friend? Who? That's all I came to say. You can go and meet her before she leaves if you want.
It's actually Drake this whole time.
Val, she said her. Do you think she might mean Alicia? Come on, Andre, let's go. Dear me, Alicia. What exactly did you say about your family for everyone to be so oblivious? Hey there.
Oh, that's actually a nice portrait too.
Yeah, it really was you. Alicia, where have you been? I'm sorry for the disappearing act. It's just, after we left that place, I had a lot of thoughts going through my head, as I'm sure you did as well. I'm sorry if the things I said made you feel like you had to leave, Alicia. Oh no, it wasn't anything like that. I just wanted some time alone to find myself. With the Guardian gone and the things that we had done, I started reevaluating my goals and all of that. So what are you going to do now, then? I'm still not sure yet, but firstly I came to give you this. The crest of House of Guard. It's not got much use for me other than sentimental value. But with that, even the most intolerant remnants of Guardian might just lend an ear to your voice. You can avoid any repeats of the events after the end of the Great War with activist third parties. Just don't treat them too harshly for me. Of course I won't. Secondly, congratulations on the new title and everything. I heard that things have been going quite smoothly. And that's an interesting new look for you as well. Do you stumble upon your mother's wardrobe or something? Told you it was weird. There is nothing odd about it. There is nothing odd about this at all. I've always liked what she wore, and I'll wear it proudly. Besides, you've changed your style too. I only did that because I was coming to visit you at a formal event. Oh, please. Alright. Anyway, I guess the last thing I'll tell you is that I'm going to be going off for a while. I don't know when I'll come back. You're leaving so soon? But we've not even seen each other in so long now. Can you say just a little while? Sorry, but no. I can't say that I've ever been one much for all of this. And I didn't spend those 2 months preparing, only to get involved in something that will make me want to change my mind. Despite how things begun, I've really grown to love you guys. And I'll admit, meeting you two, Ash, and everyone else has changed my life for the better. But I've never really found my place here in Empire. So I'm just going to travel for a bit. But you'll come back, won't you? We'll see you again. Of course you will. No matter what happens, this place will always be my home. It's where all my memories are, good and bad. Well, if that's a reasoning, then I can understand. But just make sure that you do come back, Alicia, or there'll be hell to pay. Of course. Now, Lady Valentine, Lord Andre, it's been a pleasure meeting you both. Now go on, get back to your celebrations and whatever. Andre? Come on, let's head back. Oh. Hold on. Uncle Raiden said that we should have a look at this. Ah, a letter?
You had that letter for 2 whole fucking months.
And they never read.
Remember.
They never read the letter? Oh my god.
What the oh my.
This is. Oh my god. Who from? Ash. He said that he handed this to him before he entered that room. I don't even know what it's about. Ash? Alright then. Valentine, Andre. Oh wait, this is Ash's words, so you should probably be voice acting this.
Okay, so let's pretend you're reading along, like make a murmur of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you're having to read this, I suppose I didn't make it out of this some way or the other. I'm sorry for getting your hopes up, but only to fail you at the last hurdle. But I'll rest easily knowing that you are now safe. I don't really have much to say in terms of anything else. But I know that even if the road ahead of rebuilding everything we've lost is a hard one, you two will be able to handle anything that it throws at you. We were raised in the same family after all, and I know that giving up isn't something that we've ever been fond of. Remember, the hard part is over now. I know that you'll do great in ruling our country, Val. Or what's left of it, at least. As for you, Andre, I'll say be a little bit responsible, alright? Don't forget that what you do will directly reflect upon our house's name now.
Gee, thanks, Ash. I hope you do remember that. Hey, there's another bit there. Just hold on.
Do you remember the day Mother passed on? When you two went off to take Fort Anara, I went to build her a more fitting gravestone. Because of how busy we were at the time, I didn't get a chance to show you two. If you want to visit it, it's just past the grove outside where the castle in Weimar once stood. Aunt and Uncle will know it. I thought she might have liked to be remembered near her first home, considering how much we had heard about it.
Ash. I can't believe he did that all by himself. We never probably mourned for her, did we? We'll visit soon, Andre. We'll go together. Aunt Josie and Uncle Ray too. Right. It might make a good parting gift. Parting gift? Who's leaving? You are. What? I know that you've been staying here the past 2 months for my sake in the most part, but after seeing Alicia, I remember now that you have your own life to live as well. And I know that for you, it doesn't involve you being at my side forever. Val, I don't have What? Val, I don't have a problem with being here. I'm glad to. Look, I'll be alright. For the first time in so long, I am almost certain that I don't have to worry about my family and friends dying around me. I've accomplished the goals that Mother and Father set out for me too. I couldn't be more happy right now, even though Ash isn't here to share it in with us. Are you sure? Yes, Andre. I've been dragging you along with me for almost a year now, haven't I? It's time for you to find your own way as well. Don't tell me that you've gotten too used to following me around now. Whatever happened to the old Andre? You never used to like me coddling you as much as I do. He's still there, somewhere I guess. Maybe I did let all this responsibility get to my head. Like Ash said though, there are some things you have to remember. Great, tell me all about it later then. Andre? Andre, this is really important.
What?
The... Okay.
Alright, so I think we know what's going to happen. Andre becomes a bum.
He's like on the street.
With having to...
Spare change. Spare change.
And he's holding a pine cone up. Spare change!
For a pine cone. Alright,
yes, he's hollowed out a pine cone.
Finally. Jesus, that is so much dialogue. If there's one thing this hack does wrong, it has a lot of dialogue. We spent a day on this.
No. The wrong thing, there's nothing wrong with too much dialogue, Path of Radiance. It's how it's executed.
Yeah.
Too many grammar errors and all that made this.
Hey, I didn't know Satoru Iwata made this game.
Yeah, you didn't know? He was a director, I believe it was. It's a Sachiko
No,
Wada.
I'm talking about you know.
The original game,
no,
yeah.
Requiem, I mean. I knew that, yeah. Special thanks to these guys and the Super
Mario Club. Woo!
And the North American Jeff Miller, thank you for localizing the Requiem.
Well, he's just one of the people. You have to say thanks to all of them.
Yeah, no, screw that. Alright, oh my god, my turn count. Here we go.
So how can a prologue be that much?
41 turns. Wait, what? There was no chapter 8? Huh, I guess not. 51 turns.
Chapter 8, you can't prove that the number 8 exists.
Let me see, 42. The loss, the truth, the dark path. Let me see.
Oh, said promises.
Wait,
the
what?
return 1, the return 2, the returning.
Wait, what the hell? Chapter 18, chapter 19, then chapter 18X, and what?
We made a few issues.
And there's no okay. Chapter.
Wow, we were so good in the game. Oh, what the?
Okay, yeah. Now this. Okay, yeah.
This doesn't. I don't get it. No 25 either.
696. Do we get the endings now? Finally, Trey. Wounded.
I was all wounded at Elias and Traders, but remained until the end. I went home.
Claire split from her sister, but still remained dedicated to helping people. She tirelessly aids those who were affected by the war. Oh, nice. Gemma and Edward. Nice. The two made a fair profit from selling the gem. After that, Gemma stayed near for a while, helping him and Meglar. They became close friends during that time, and Gemma shared all her future profits with him. What? No marriage?
So they just became buddies.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, Nala.
Do your voice.
Nala returned to her place in the desert. She remained...
Oh, make the Nala voice.
Nala returned to her place in the desert. She remained continent and patient through the years, and soon enough, the ways of the desert did change. There we go.
Yeah, we have to...
Hey! The buddies of buddies.
Skyler rode off with his brother around the land, learning of the Western world.
Sky came to the same realization as his brother, and upon the return, the two displaced their father.
Wow, alright. Hey, Marco. Dorcas was knighted by Valentine for his loyal service to Ova, although he paid it a little mind. He uses his strength to train new recruits and rebuild the town.
Okay.
Okay, got a Dorcas 2.0.
Died had lies of traitors.
2 people died on that chat. Oh, nice. As much as she tried, Katarina couldn't suppress the feelings she had for Andre.
What?
When he left to start mercenary work, she chose to travel with him, and the two soon found themselves deeply in love.
Okay, no, that's just fan fiction. We all know she went back to the church.
Oh my god.
He was stuck as a bum ordering pine cones.
Afterward,
Jared disappeared, or so most thought. His dragon would often land in Ova, buried gifts, but the man clad in golden armor became something of a myth.
oh, damn it, Jace.
If Jace asked for the people of Molnar to be brought to safety in Ova, he received the affection of many people for his kindness, although he claims it was not his intention.
Yeah, right. Vincent, with the world ushering in a new peace, Vincent saw that the need for his more extreme services was no longer required. He now lives as traveling monk, offering his wisdom.
He was like, we didn't even bother with him.
Yeah.
Almer began working closely with all the noble leaders to establish trade between other continents, soon bringing the country back to life. Before he passed on. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh man, he died? Layla's efforts were recognized by all, and she became an inspirational figure the children admire. Soon enough, she became the youngest person to reach the prestige of a sage.
Yeah, I call bullshit.
Yeah, same. Nella, oh my god. Nella returned to the Northern Isles, and with a lot to think about, she overcame her grief and lived peacefully on into the future.
And then died in a freak accident.
Now, Isaac got nothing. Much to Isaac's surprise, the people that had followed him begged him to take official rulership of their lands. He now stands as the Lord of Ulan.
Whoa, dude, the Lord of Ulan, man.
Hey, there we go.
Laraya and Ortans returned home, and they were united in marriage. Terrible spelling. After some time, he began to change, yet remained never dedicated to the woman he loved.
Oh god.
A month after the gathering, the two were finally able to be wed. Their 2 sons would later become 2 knights of Elven legend. One wore red, one wore green. Meredith returned to Celine. I forgot how to do it. At Raiden's side. From then on, she happily helped him on his back on the way to the life he had away from nothing. This is the whole paragraph of nothing.
Yeah. Pamela returned to her post at Army Headquarters in Selene. Her loyal service saw her rewarded with even more fame and prestige. Okay.
Okay, what else?
Thelma.
As a part of the other houses, and her people gave Thelma the courage she needed to lead. In time, Megala rose once again as the most powerful country.
Yeah, I did like Thelma. She was good.
Better than Andre.
Raiden, better than any magic user. Yeah. Actually second to Katarina.
Leaving Olven.
In Valentine's hands, he returned to Selene and dedicates himself to his family. Occasionally, his thoughts drift back to Ash. Okay. Josephine, not the latter half of the 2 Jagans. Josephine provided invaluable protection to Olva, and her presence struck fear in anyone who dared try to disturb the peace of the world. So basically,
in other words, door-to-door salesman.
Yeah. Oh my god, this.
Although the victory came at the cost of his life, the memory of him remained in the minds of all those he left behind.
Oh, really? We're already to him?
Wow. All right, let's see what we got here.
Although Alicia still traveled the world, she had made a promise. The 2 spread the blessings of luck around the world. Alicia actually came around to enjoying it a little bit too.
That is a shit pairing ending. I am still upset about that with you.
Valentine and Cain confessed their love and the truth to Isaac. He did nothing but give them his blessing, and upon becoming empress, the 2 were wed. The continent thrived under their rule.
Whoa, dude! I'm like Prince Albert or something.
Oh my god.
Castle Ostia.
Skipping this. Burn Keep. So yeah, Zephyr's plotting to kill Andre and Valentine.
No, 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 no. He doesn't have time to deal with bums like Andre. He's gonna go straight for Almer. That's how Almer dies. Zephiel kills him. Give me your goods, salesman.
Man,
I'm afraid I can't do that,
I have
Star
to say,
Fox.
I have to say that like that ending sound that when Zephyr appears, it always sends a chill down my spine.
I don't get that, but I think it's a really good sound effect.
Yeah.
All right, so now review time or wait till Zev gets in?
Nah, we're gonna get him in right now. So everyone, while we wait for Zev, just think about just think, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna read stories.
No.
Hey, this is free time.
All right, fine. But once Zev gets in, and I'm hoping that's like any second now, you stop, okay? Because I don't want Zev. Zev doesn't deserve that.
All right, a Garfield and Street Fighter crossover fan fiction called Garfield Fighter World Tournament. Garfield and John Arbuckle was sitting at home watching the TV when M. Bison came on TV with an announcement to Garfield. Garfield, I am having the Warriors tournament. All the great fighters are coming for combat. I challenge you, Garfield, to enter and fight me unless you are not man enough. Challenge M. Bison with arrogant laughing. Do not go, Garfield. It is trap, said John Arbuckle with warning. I know, but I will go. No one questions my manliness and lives, said Garfield with fist pumped with martial arts. Garfield then departed for tournaments with travels. As he left, John Arbuckle wished him luck. Good luck, Garfield. Remember your training. You must defeat M. Bison for love of justice, said John Arbuckle with waving hand. I need not need luck. I have Iron Fist of raging justice, said Garfield, beaming with fighting spirit. Garfield then began his journey of endless combat to defeat M. Bison. On his journeys, Garfield went to Brazil, where Brazilian people were. Really?
All right, we're getting him in the call now. Everyone, I'm sorry.
Me too. I just learned where Brazilian people live thanks to Garfield.
Zev, you there?
Yeah, you're just on speaker.
All right, there you go.
Okay, so we just beat the whole game.
Hey.
Oh, there's one thing. With the Alicia Ash paired ending, did they have a paired ending?
Alicia and Ash? Yeah, they did.
Okay, what was it then?
It's just that the ending goes is that basically Alicia's sad and she just wanders the world now.
That is slightly better than the one that we just got, where it's the same thing, but kind of happy, but in the end, it
All right, so now let me put on some music for this so that way we actually have something to listen to. So yeah, my personal thoughts on this hack. The beginning of it was great, but after that, it's really went downhill. Like after
it felt rushed.
Once we got to Ash's part, like Valentine's story was great. I had nothing wrong with that. I think we made the story very humorous in Ash's story and in Valentine's story, but the vanilla story is just like it's bland, and Ash's story just felt bad in my opinion. Yeah,
it felt rushed to me. Like they had something, but then by like chapter 15, they just rushed it.
Yeah.
Yo, honestly, I agree. Like, here's the thing about the Ash half, right? The Valentine half was great. It makes sense. It was, a story about a revolution building, but unfortunately it failed because of failure and just being weak. And the story in that part was really good. The Ash half, one, they kind of hinted at Raiden and Ash, like, doing their own thing. But, like, it was done horribly, in my opinion. And I'm not trying to say, like, horribly as in, like, it was the worst thing I've ever seen. I mean horribly as in, like, as you guys said, it felt rushed. It felt ridiculously fast-paced, and things weren't making sense, and they used the teleport mechanics to make everything easier and storytelling-wise, and that way they traveled from this, that, the other. And honestly, I feel like they limited themselves with having the few amount of chapters they had within the Ash and Valentine half. Like, you could have added... I mean, Valentine's half didn't really need it, but you could have easily added, like, another 3 chapters to make it, like, really sink in that they're going to fail and that this is basically death. With Ash's half, you needed, like, an extra 5 or 6 chapters for it. One, not to feel, like, rushed or, what's the word? Hurried.
Rushed.
If you would,
Yeah.
That's the word.
if they didn't have like an extra 5 or 6 chapters, or if they would have added the extra 5 or 6 chapters, it would have been such a smoother story. It would have been like a little bit more slow paced, but
I still don't think that would have saved it. I mean, it would have made it a little bit better, but I don't think it would save the story in essence.
Oh no. I think honestly the story's problem was before I say this, I just want to say that I didn't have a problem with the story. I liked the story, but I think the problem that the story had was just the writers not wanting to take their time and add in that, or not the writers specifically, but the hackers not wanting to give the extra time to give them a couple extra chapters to do their thing. And on top of that, I feel like the story was just missing a lot of like
it was
author.
Yeah, I felt like the story was filled with a lot of holes that needed to be filled.
Exactly.
Such as,
if
you're gonna say it, I would like to hear some examples.
Like, we never got to see this. Well, like, I can't list the examples, but the thing is that we know because we were pointing them out when we were like showing them in like when we were recording. Like, we can't name them off the top of our head, but we can look back in the recordings and show them because they are there.
Okay,
Right.
just like with the review, I'd like to be able to bring back examples.
All right. So one of my biggest plot holes that I had in this story, for me personally, is each character kind of just went on their own way after Val's half, but you never really get like how each character knew they were coming back, or like how each character survived or lived out with what a 3-year time period.
Oh yeah, perfect example. Nella, when she just suddenly comes back into the castle out of nowhere when they like Ash and Alicia are like trying to find like secrets to like Shell or Goofy, I guess.
Right, like
Now
she
you just
fucking-
reminded me of that. Like, I forgot that we even picked her up.
Yeah, like
I thought she was just immediately on. Oh my gosh.
like
Such a-
Exactly. Like, and another problem that I had with this story specifically is, you know, one, I'm gonna bring this back just to make you guys laugh, but Jesus Christ, just die already! Like,
Oh yeah, the
the mother did
prolonged.
not need to, she didn't need to like survive throughout the whole prologue just to die at the end and finally give you like some story kind of fucking thing. No, that was
if it makes you feel any better, Ash's death was quick and swiftful.
And then
Thank God.
we made a good joke that when you listen to playback, you will like the joke.
I bet I will.
If it makes you feel
actually-
better, guess who was the mate who delivered the final blow?
It better be my boy Hawk.
It was. And here's
Hell
the best
yeah!
part. Here's the best part. It was a crit.
Yep.
Oh my God, I love Hawk.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. Speaking
You
of
love
Hawk,
that hot cock.
Speaking of
Okay.
Hawk, though, we don't get a lot of like background between Nella, Hawk, and Sky.
And I
At all.
and I understand like
We
like
know
we
that
have
they're from a desert, but we never go to that desert.
yeah, like we
We
understand.
never go to the desert. We don't
there-
have any background
there was-
story with
wait,
them.
I
Don't
just-
even know anything about their
just-
country
wait, I
except
ju-
that it's.
I just realized something. We did not have a single desert chapter in this.
That's
hack.
one positive I will give.
Yeah, but
That's a good positive,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I fucking hate desert chapters.
yeah. I mean, I hate this chapters
Like
too.
you could have like part of the map like a desert as like you're battling at a border of it.
Yeah.
Fine, I could be okay with that.
Yeah, but that was like
Yeah, that's-
Like that homeland, we don't know much about it except that Hawken Sky's father is a warlord who does very
who basically treats women as slaves.
no, like just pretty much the old-fashioned, like probably like how the Mughals first came to India. I capture this. Everyone that's against me, I will conquer you, and you are enslaved to my subjects.
Yeah,
Exactly. Like, we don't get any good background story or anything
And I under-
about.
about
Like
their,
not even about
their-
their weaponry, like say scimitars or composite bows.
yeah, like their weapon. Like we don't get any like.
Then again,
background-
I don't think scimitars are Indian based. I think they're more of a Persian.
Like we don't get any
Yeah,
back.
they're-
Like we don't get any background about them, and I understand like support conversations, but still, you can't just use support conversations as like filler. Like you gotta at least give us
Using
something.
support conversations and the way they did with Sky, Hawk, and Nella about their homeland is honestly, in my personal opinion, lazy writing. They're using the supports. They're relying on the player to go through the effort of actually getting the supports to learn any form of backstory.
And that's why.
Now-
that's why I
Kind of
hacked-
reminds me of the Syri supports with Robin.
Yeah.
in Awakening.
That's why I literally
Yeah.
hacked the game to get all the supports, because I don't want to do that. I hated this game to play, and I don't want to go back and get the supports for like all these characters. That's why I hacked the game, just to get them out of the way.
Oh.
So now if I ever want
Support grinding is honestly like the worst thing about any Fire Emblem series. Like a lot of the main games rely on supports for certain characters here and there, and that's totally fine because those characters aren't like main characters in my personal opinion. But even with a side character like fucking Matthew, you got a bunch of story with him.
yeah.
Or a side character like Wrath, he had a whole chapter where he was basically like, I have to redeem myself from my shitty employer in Lynn's prologue.
Yeah,
Like,
that
or
was
the-
so well. That was executed so well
Yeah, Lynn's story mode, now that I think of it, it was a really well done, I'd say.
compared to this.
So,
Yeah,
Lynn's
The only
prologue-
problems
Lynn's
with the
story
Lynn's
is like
mode
the
was
best.
too much hand holding. That's
Yeah.
the main flaw
Yeah.
I have with it.
yeah.
I mean,
If
even
you're gonna
on
play
hard
Lynn
mode,
mode,
it was kinda
hard mode is the only way to play Lynn mode.
And even then, it still kind of holds your hand. Like, not necessarily, but like with the map design and everything, it gives you like a point A to point B thing, and it doesn't really give you like any other challenges besides some random spawn that I think is on chapter like 9 or 10.
and
That's it.
and that's
And the
expect.
best part is you can take that Night Crest from Wallace and give it to Kent or Sane.
Hell yeah. That's what I do every damn time when I play hard mode.
I
ain't
normally
gonna
give
lie.
it to Kent because story-wise, he gets a promotion at the end of Lynn mode. So
Yes,
that's,
and it makes so much more sense with Kent. I mean,
I don't know
granted,
why-
Kent is not fantastic compared to Sane, but I mean,
well,
that's the
I
big.
normally
Sane's
have
just more of
Kent
a
better than
powerhouse.
Sane, but that's just my playthroughs.
I mean, my
Like how I
playthrough
had
is like
to-
trying to get like 50-50 Kent Sane, but honestly, it's more because Sane is a powerhouse, but he sucks skill and speed wise, and
That's
Kent's
the flaw I have
all
with him.
around
He
good
has
people.
all this power, but he can't hit.
yeah.
What's the point of having all this power if you can't hit something? Get us a
But back
couple
to
of
the
those
hack-
secret books, man.
Back to the hack though.
Right.
Another story flaw that I had a problem with is even though Alicia is like in the game since practically chapter 1 of Ash's mode, we
Yeah.
still don't get a lot of like good story about her, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like
What
you
we
just
do
see
have,
this-
I thought, was
quote,
okay,
unquote-
though.
right. Like what we do have is okay, but we don't really get like that gripping. Oh my god, this is a good character, or oh my god, this is a shit character. We don't get anything that really grips you. It's just like, oh hey, she's a fucking plot device
Yeah.
instead of being an
Yeah,
actual.
and then
character.
when it comes to a well-written character for ROM hacks, this probably might be unpopular to some people, but I'd say the best developed ROM hack character is still Kellic.
Yeah. Like.
I agree, but I also disagree too. Like, I agree that he was well written. I disagree with how they went about it. That's
Okay.
because he was like an.
And
edgelord.
meanwhile, Andre was just like trying to get the negatives of Kellic just merged into one organism.
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Andre was a horrible story.
Okay.
He was a
story.
terrible person.
All memes aside, all memes and jokes aside, I will agree that Andre, he was a shit like type of character. Like literally, that's why I gave him that voice where he was literally like, that's kind of like the Kellic voice I gave him, because like
Right.
literally like Andre, like even though I feel like he does have a place in the story, I feel like he's just like, he's a dick. And yes, even though I am an Andre fanboy, I have to say that he is a dick to an extent.
You only like
Here's the
him
thing,
because of
right?
his stats, you whore.
All the jokes and memes aside that we've had throughout this playthrough, I agree
yeah.
with you in his unit utility.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, we got a damn good Andre. As much as I hate to say that,
Yeah,
we
in
did
fact, he got
damn
better
good
level ups
Andre.
when you're not around, Zev.
Oh yeah, you should have seen him. 5-stat level
Like-
ups.
See,
Yeah.
and that's the thing though. Like, I like Andre. Don't get me wrong. Unit wise, he's great, but I would never be able to use him because his character is literally jack shit.
Wait until you see the paired ending that you got.
I did not like
I'll
his
probably
paired
fucking
ending.
hate it, won't I?
I already said what the ending should have been. Okay.
Okay, so hang on. I'm gonna tell Zev what happens. So basically, Katarina falls in love. She tries to suppress her feelings for Andre, but when he finally takes up mercenary work, like a certain mercenary that we know, Gregor, she reveals her feelings to him, and they basically fall in love.
That, you know, again, story that is like literally the.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
Now,
lot
if
of,
it was any other character, I'd be okay with it, but because it's Andre, that is a very abusive relationship she's just entering.
You know what? I can agree with that. If it was any other basic character, it would be a decent. I wouldn't say it would be good, but I would say it'd be a decent ending. But because it's Andre and he just literally has a shit character throughout the whole game,
He doesn't even tip his pizza man. He'd rather kill you rather than pay a tip.
I gotta say though that, like, Andre, like, he does play a part in the story, and it does, like, he does help at times, but when it comes down to it, he is kind of a dick though.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Just a second,
back-
my man Drake has something to say. What's that? Okay. Yeah, he's in the background, still wounded on the bench.
Oh yeah.
So he
Drake.
just says he doesn't like Andre for obvious reasons.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Are we done with
so-
the memes?
Yeah, we're done. Moving
Alright,
on.
moving
Another
on.
problem I had with this hack. We've heard it throughout fucking 5 episodes at least.
The map
But
design.
the biggest problem that I have with this goddamn map
Weapon
is
names.
the
Oh, there we go.
renaming of shit.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, you know,
okay.
I want to give props to the hackers because they're good. They did a good hack, okay? It's not my favorite. It's not my least favorite.
Yeah.
But it's a decent hack. But why the fuck do you feel the need to rename literally everything?
An iron lance to a
Like
militia
maybe a
pike.
couple magic items, like say name this one
See,
crystallized.
magic makes
That's
sense.
okay with
Magic makes sense. Like, I can
Except
understand
the
why some
fire
people would
and
want to have
thunder,
like a
not so
basic
much,
fire.
but like
Fire
say
and
the B and
bird.
A rank, renaming those, fine.
A
I'm
ranks
okay
were
with that.
perfectly fine. Why? I mean, L-Fire, yeah, okay, that could be renamed.
Scorch,
Fire
yeah.
and Thunder, yeah, you know what? That makes sense. Go ahead and change that name because Fire and Thunder is boring as shit. But why the fuck would you change like the higher ranked names? And on top of that, moving to
Perfect
the
Axe?
melee weapon- Exactly. Like, why the fuck would you try to rename like
Edge.
they're literally just axes,
death-
swords, and
Blade.
The death blade.
Deathblade sounds like a name of a backyard wrestler during like the hardcore scene in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Entering the ring is the death blade. Let's give a round of applause for the death blade entering
He's grabbing the weed whacker and hitting Zandig with it.
Exactly. Like, okay, but here's another thing though, right? Like, literally all swords, bows, lances, and axes, that's literally all they are. Unless you, like, it... Like, there's one hack that changed the weapon names, and it kind of made sense. Like, sword went from sword to blade or whatever, and that
Okay.
like, special iron blade and steel blade that was there, they got special different names, like great swords or some shit. And that makes sense, because they didn't change it, like, completely. But why feel the need to name shit like Militant Edge, Perfect Edge, Deathblade? Like, what? Just why?
Or the hammer to the crusher.
Crush it.
Like, I could agree and disagree with that one. I kind of liked it, but at the same time, I feel like Crusher was too bland.
Yeah.
Crusher
Am I-
sounds more like the
Character
name for a
hammer?
personal weapon of a character.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
That's
I
exactly
have
what
to-
I was thinking.
I have to say though that with this hack they did do some custom icons for some of the weapons, and those icons did look cool because we don't see
Those
Yeah.
icons were, those
I'm
icons were
okay with
fucking great.
those.
Yeah, like the custom icons, that's good because I like it when hacks do stuff like that. But I feel like with the renaming, it kind of like killed the icons. Like, that's something I didn't
Yeah.
really like.
Like Deathblade, but you have a cool ass looking scimitar icon. What the fuck? Why?
Though I will
Like-
say though that when they brought in the weapon
Well,
that was there,
when you see a scimitar, it really looks like it will fuck you up. So maybe that's the reason why.
yeah,
But Deathblade is just like some edgy 12-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should have found a
Yeah.
different name.
the death blade.
Call
Like,
it the
Killing Edge is
scimitar.
still- Yeah, exactly. Like, they could have renamed it to fucking Scimitar or some special name Scimitar, and it would have been better.
Yeah,
Just as long as they don't say katana. The katanas, in my opinion, are the sports cars of swords. They look
There's
good.
no reason for
They
katana.
don't have endurance.
And excuse me, let me rephrase that. There's no reason to rename swords to katanas unless you're making like a Wodeo and you're just calling it like the
Wodao.
silver katana or whatever. That would make sense. Otherwise, unless you're doing like some Fates kind of shit, just no.
yeah. So
We don't want to talk about fates at the
so
moment.
now let's talk
Exactly.
about what I've been waiting for: the map design. And oh god,
There's a lot
Fucking
of
hell, you want me to lose a fucking
yeah, these maps were cancerous. I'm just gonna say it right there. These
there were
maps,
some that were all right in like the beginning
some-
part,
yeah, like
but
Valentine's
that
Story-
prologue was too big for a prologue, in my opinion.
Yeah, the prologue map was too big. The maps in the prologue, I feel like they were too big because we had too few units. I think that's
And then that first castle level, that one was pretty annoying, especially since you have to get these chests, but you don't have a thief.
yeah, and then you had to get the chest keys dropped from the enemies. And
I don't like that idea because it just comes off as bullshit. to me.
Yeah, like the maps.
I'm not good at explaining in a review of things I like in a Fire Emblem game, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, like the
Here's
maps.
the thing.
Okay.
Sorry, I want to cut in. Sorry about that.
Your
Ouch.
audio is coming from 1996 now.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that hurt my ears.
I have to use my phone.
Oh,
Like I said, you were saying.
Here's the thing, right? Like, some of the maps I actually really like. Some of them are really good.
Yeah.
Some of them, like the one in particular that I really liked was that last chapter when you had to go like one of the last chapters in Val's where you had to go like fucking seize the castle or whatever and defeat what's his face.
Yeah.
or Duns.
Ordon's, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a good map. That map was.
And then the
good.
one before that, where you had to survive the Raisin Bran army, I thought was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was decent. I mean, it was kind of not a great like map choice, but it for the chapter goal at least. But it was a good map. Here's the thing about map design. The biggest thing that I had a problem with, and again, we've already know this from a previous episode, and y'all can probably already guess what I'm about to say. But why the fuck have a goddamn island in the middle of a fucking lake? Why?
And
Who
I'm not
thought that was a
gonna
good
bring
idea?
in the Aztec defense on this one
Oh my god.
because
It's
That
so stupid.
there are like for some rivers that and some lakes they do have little land masses in them, and sometimes like for merchants they don't want to go around, they'll build a bridge on it. But for something like that, that's someone like me putting stuff in for the game.
Yeah, that would have been a good game story like mechanic to have a map like that.
Yeah, even say something
Otherwise,
like
in the middle
that
of fucking nowhere when you have to go save Loraya or whatever the fuck her name is. It makes no sense.
Yeah, that
Like a
would,
good
oh my
idea
God,
would have been
that
like saying
ma- oh
that
my-
island used to be a pirate hideout.
Yeah, and
Because
like
think about it,
and maybe
pirates
like-
can come off, raid, and go back to the island. Don't do anything
and
about
And
it.
that would have been perfect. And like, and there are forts on that island, and pirates like spawn
Yeah.
from the forts with like gold, and they're like trying to leave the island, and, like swim to shore, and you gotta like chase them down and get like treasure that's on them before like they escape into the forest. Like that.
That would have been a good that would have been a good story mechanic.
But of course we don't get that because this is ROM hacks at their finest. No, at their worst. I mean, never mind.
We might
I
as
mean,
well
okay,
make one completely from scratch, and then we'll review it 10 years from now.
Hey, what do you think I'm doing with
Like,
the PME?
here's-
Hey,
Here's
the
the
PME
thing,
is
right?
different. You're pretty much putting mustard and ketchup on a steak. But with
Right.
the ROM hack, you're gonna take that steak, butterfly it, and turn it into some nice filet mignons or something, and then say, "This is my new Fire Emblem game. I made it from scratch." Right? The thing
I
is,
mean-
you're building from a skeleton already.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. When it comes to ROM hacks, I've seen some pretty shitty ROM hacks. Now, what I
Decay of
will
the
say is
Fangs
this-
as example.
Like, wait, what?
Decay of the Fangs as an
Oh,
example.
yes. I've seen some really good ROM hacks. As much as I hate to admit it, The Last Promise was actually a really good ROM hack.
Yeah, it's
And I only hate to admit it because Sean is a piece of shit. Moving on. This, I would place this hack like midway between The Last Promise and The Decay of the Fangs. And the reason why I say that is because
More
it has a
going
lot of
towards
good
Last
elements to
Promise.
it. Huh? More towards
I would
Last
say-
Promise?
Yeah, compared to Decay of the Fangs, because
I
this
would
one
agree.
has its moments. I'd say this one is
There's
an
a lot of
extremely
good-
average.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of good moments in this hack, but there's just so much like stacks of shit behind it that make it not as good.
and oh my,
And I feel like
like
hackers would have took a little bit more time with everything. It would have been a lot better.
Zev, you probably shouldn't have been stuck. There was a lot of exposition, like in the final chapter, that I was noticing. Like, there was so much exposition. I seriously, I felt like I was reading like something from Awakening. I was like, oh my god, this story is like killing me.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
there
and
was
also
a
the last
lot.
battle was at the gate of the River Styx, pretty much.
Yeah, there was
It-
literally.
it's implied though, but sometimes implications or subtlety is the words of William Shakespeare. Brevity is the soul of wit. Unfortunately, we don't get much of that.
Yeah. So, like, anyway, just finishing up with the map design point right here. I feel like some of the maps were good, some of them were bad, more of them were bad. And look what I had to do with the maps. I literally just soloed them with Katarina.
because fuck it.
Yeah, because
Some of
That
the
was
maps-
just more of us
it
just wanting to
requires
get it
games.
over with.
yeah, because
Yeah.
this hack, it's not. I'm gonna rate it pretty low when we get to like when we go to the closing of this, basically, just so you guys know.
Really?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so map design, there's nothing revolutionary. In fact, I feel like we've evolved backwards in terms of map design with this hack.
I can agree
No.
to it.
Backwards would be from going from the FE1 maps to the FE2 maps.
Oh god, don't get me started on that shit.
Oh my god.
At least Echoes had an amazing story, and the characters, I loved every single one of them, including
Exactly.
including Dean, even though I didn't use him.
Yeah, like literally the guy, these maps were almost there. Like they were literally on par with the guy maps, just fucking flack around in a tree every now and then.
So where were they taking these battles in South Dakota?
That's literally where the whole story takes place, just in South Dakota.
Yeah, now you may be wondering, why not Nebraska? If this game took place in Nebraska, it'd be nothing but cornfields and maybe a little college football stadium for the Cornhuskers to play in.
So
And then every village has Peyton Manning just yelling Omaha, Omaha. Okay, that's my football jokes for the day.
all right, so let me see. We've done story, we've done map design, we did characters, and so
Favorite moments in like the game in general?
yeah, I guess I can list my favorite moment. My favorite moment would have to be, and this is probably going to be a no-brainer for you guys, when Andre, when Matthias comes out of nowhere and strikes Ash, and Andre's there to defend him like a big bro should do.
Yeah, I thought okay, yeah.
All right.
I mean, that was about the only thing in Andre's character that I liked. So yeah,
Is that he
I'll give you
knows
that.
how to protect his big bro.
He trusts nobody.
Oh, don't get me started. on that.
I gotta say one of my favorite moments, honestly, was
With
in the
Marco?
supports with Hawk and Sky.
Ah,
No, fuck Marco. Marco pissed me off.
I thought you actually liked Marco when you noticed that he was literally Dorcas 2.0.
Except
I-
he didn't have the strength. He
Well,
was more
Brian was
like Lot 2.0.
Oh my god. Marco in
So,
this fucking
Moving
story.
on, I don't want to get stuck on Marco.
Right.
Moving on.
Right, moving on.
I gotta say the supports between Sky and Hawk are honestly my favorite because you see, like, even though we don't get a lot of background on either character, we do see like a lot of like Hawk's character and
Oh,
why
yeah.
his brother
Oh, yeah.
in him. And
That reminds me, before you get to that, they actually have a paired ending too, and apparently how it goes is that basically Sky basically realizes that he was kind of like in the wrong where his brother was in the right, and they both challenged their father to like dethrone him and take his place as like
and that makes me happy because that fucking support like was
It makes
one of my
sense.
honestly was one of my favorite well-written supports of any FE.
Because Sky is pretty much sheltered compared to Hawk, who
He's
left
a sheltered
the,
little
left the-
bratty bitch, and Hawk is the older brother who
We're
has
not speaking being of being a motherfucker. He left and saw the world, learned about how much of a despot the daddy was,
it's kind of like the
Well,
story of like
and then going through the A support, Sky is still challenging Hawk that he isn't, but it seems like he's trying to convince himself more than he's trying to convince Hawk.
it's kind of
exactly,
it's
and
ki-
I love that about the support.
It's kind of like the story of like Romeo and Juliet when Romeo finally looks at what his kingdom is really becoming. Like he thought that everything was so lush and lavish, but when he actually like takes a step outside of his kingdom, he's like, oh my god, my people are actually living in sorrow, and I'm just living a sheltered life while they live in shit. Like
Yeah,
Right.
that's fair Verona for you.
yeah.
And that was literally the only reason why the Hawk and Sky support was any good to me, is because it was actually well written, and on top of that, it's just like it honestly just so much good story and 3 supports, man.
Yeah, it's too bad that was probably one of the only good supports we got, but you know it.
And unfortunately,
The
it was.
A support for Ash and Alicia was good, though, I'd say.
Ash.
I will admit that was actually one of my more favorite supports of this hack, minus like taking the Hawk and Sky support out of this equation. Ash and Alicia was a good support.
Yeah,
I know I gave you a lot of shit for not ending with that support, but
Yeah.
gotta say that it was really well written, and that's probably why I fought for it so much, because it was like one of the only well written supports in this goddamn hack, besides Hawk and Sky.
The only reason why
There's probably other ones, but we haven't seen them.
the only
Exactly.
reason why I didn't go for it was because I've already seen that paired ending, and when I go for paired endings, I like to see ones that I haven't done before.
Right.
I see.
Yeah. So let me see. What was
The portraits were really good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Don't
I've
get me
probably
started on
said
the
this like
portraits. I'm the
5
one
times
pissed.
now, but whoever made the portraits must have a thing for MILFs.
Yeah. They kind of did. I'm not
Kind
gonna.
of.
The portraits were really good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite probably has to be. Let me see. Mine probably has to be. Let me see. Let me actually go through the portraits now while we have a chance. Mine probably has to be. Oh no, he's here. Has to.
Hey, come in there. I want to show you something.
Has to be Hawk. I'll be right back.
Yo, yeah, Hawk with his Statue
I mean,
of Liberty
besides
helmet.
his weird ass fucking helmet, I agree. Hawks was good.
Yes.
Yeah, as long as it wasn't a Statue of Liberty helmet. Kieran is probably the weaker one. Almer, I thought it was a nice one.
Right. I actually do kind of like what was his name? Or her name? Josephine?
Yeah, Josie.
Yeah, let me see.
Josephine's is pretty good.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, he's already doing prison talk with you, bitch boy.
Let me see. Wait, where the hell is Joseph? Wait, what? Where is she?
I don't fucking know.
It's
Uh,
Josie, not Josephine.
Oh, Josie.
Yeah, but I'm
It's towards the top. You passed her. Under Linda.
Oh, there it is.
Or Don's a good one too.
Yeah. So
Josie was done really well, and same with Ordon's.
let me see. No, that is Nino. She is not in this game. Let me see.
Oh, Citizen. That was my favorite character.
There's like 3 of them. Yeah, Ordon's looked
Yeah.
really cool. Even though his
Yeah.
eyes looked a little bit weird. Like it looked like his eyes literally just looked like marker stains to me. But
Oh, I see
Yeah.
now.
yeah, like literally,
His eyes are a bit weird, but the rest of the portrait's fucking on point.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
It looks like what Guy should have looked like.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
a little bit more like, just with like better eyes.
Drake, I thought was a good one too, despite having really nothing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drake was good, but he was just a shit unit, being the only armor knight in a game where armor knights were not favored.
Yeah. And like, let me see. Kenrick, I have to say, literally Percival 2.0 right here. I mean, like, this is literally Percival. You can see it in his mug right here.
Yeah, I mean, it's not fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. I do like it, but it's not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I mean, I do like the purple hair though. I gotta say.
Yeah, the purple hair was a nice touch. I think that's one of my favorite things about the portrait, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Gemma, by the way.
Yeah, the Gemma, the
Impaired
Linda,
Gemma
and the
Gemma, and-
Layla, and Claire. They kind of were the weakest links in terms of portraits,
mean, go back to
especially
Claire's-
Layla.
Ugh.
Let me see Claire's again.
Yeah, Layla looks like she has Down syndrome.
Yeah, Layla was a bad one. Claire's wasn't bad. I think of all the ones you just named, Claire's is arguably my
Yeah,
favorite.
she's the better of the 3 in terms of the portrait, but
Yeah.
Gemma,
Yeah.
it looks like she just got out of bed.
And,
Yeah.
and oh yeah, by the
I
way,
feel like they should have spent a little bit more time on Claire's hair.
the paired
portrait.
ending for Gemma and Edward basically just says that Edward sells the gem for money, and they both use the profits, and they just end up good friends.
That's pathetic as fuck.
I can't believe
Well,
I
get
wasted,
the S supported, we'll find
I
something.
can't believe I wasted my time on that support. I was expecting some romance. Damn it!
Well, thieves don't get romance; they steal hearts. That's not good.
Hey,
And then I'm gonna say probably one that I liked is the Alyssa. That was all right, I thought.
let me see. Oh,
Yeah, her palette was actually not that bad.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, even the Alicia one was really good, I thought.
Oh yeah, Alicia's good. I really like Alicia's portrait.
Oh, her right.
Yeah, and then you look at
Besides the hair being a bit weird and like you don't see like a half covered eye or whatever like you should. It's still pretty
yeah,
Oh yeah, like
That- I
like
agree on
Carol,
that.
like Carol.
yeah,
good. Like she should have got that the half covered eye like Carl did or Carol did.
Or
And I
with
would've
Lariah, how she has like a little fur coat thing on.
yeah,
I think
Weird.
that's really good because it shows like, gee, like the fur coat thing. It gives the feeling that TMR could be like a hunting type of place where they get like furs and whatnot as a trading
Right.
profit.
And I do gotta say that Thelma's was actually pretty good. I just feel like they should have gave her a little bit more detail.
Thelma?
Thelma.
Oh yeah, Thelma.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, fuck
She's
that.
at the bottom.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Fuck,
Linda.
fuck.
She was so average.
Yeah,
she looks like a villager NPC. Oh, Kieran, he gets a no-go on my part.
Thelma.
Kieran was trash. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. He was trash.
Thelma.
She's at the bottom.
It's at the very bottom.
Oh, yeah, I did like Thelma, though. We're gonna.
I'm 50-50 on it. I really like it because the colors, but I feel like it could have, like, design-wise been a bit better.
Yeah. Let me see. Edward, let me see. Hawk, I have to say, even though he looks average, I feel like it fits him perfectly, though.
Yeah,
the one
the only
thing
flaw
I have
is
to complain
the...
about Hawk's portrait is his fucking helmet.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna be at the gates of New York, pretty much.
I'm ready for the big
Like,
game.
that's literally my only complaint is, like, that helmet could have been done so much better.
Let me
I mean,
see.
I really like the portrait nonetheless, but come on.
Let me see.
Armor was a good one, very underrated in my
Let
opinion.
me see.
Doesn't get much praise.
Pamela-
Pamela was alright.
Even though it's,
I love Pamela.
even though she was
The pink
base-
everything is fantastic.
yeah, even though
Yeah,
she
you like pink hair on your anime chicks, I take it.
Hey, don't judge me, you fucking weeaboo.
Hey. Green hair is love, green hair is life. That's what Paolo told me.
Fuck off!
Let me see.
I take it you're more of a Katria person.
Catcher.
Excuse you.
Okay, so
Okay, Est.
all right. Okay.
Ouch.
Jace,
Ouch.
Jace,
Okay.
don't get me started on Jace.
Let's
Yeah.
not talk about Jace. All right, moving on.
All right, so I
Um,
think we've
Final
covered-
Wanna just
verdict?
jump to the review.
Yeah, I think we're on to the final verdict. So basically, we're gonna give
Alright.
this. So basically, I'm going to give this from a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best hack I've ever played in my life, and 1 being the absolute worst. I give this hack a 4 out of 10. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. But still, it's leaning more towards not one of the better hacks. Like, I've played a lot of Fire Emblem and a lot of hacks in my time, and I gotta say this one is definitely not the best. Like, it leaves a lot to be desired. That's all I can say about it.
Yeah.
Alright. Dev?
Go ahead. You go first.
Okay. It really makes me think of there's a lot of wasted potential in terms of the story feeling too rushed, a lot of the maps being just not that good, while there's other but the portraits are really great. Oh, the weapon renaming is a big tick off to me.
Yeah.
I have to say that again and again. But then overall, there's things that if they just polished it a little bit, it would have been so much better. So I would just give it a score of wasted potential, a 5 out of 10.
And then finally,
All
Zeb.
right. So here's my biggest points. I'll just do a quick review over them as y'all did. The biggest one for me, as you said, is the weapon renaming. Just why? That's my biggest question right now.
It's just unnecessary.
Yeah. The second biggest thing is story, and the reason why it's, I'm an author. I love to see good story, and with this hack, I didn't see a lot of good story unless it was in supports,
Really?
but then
No,
my
I
author
could
me
see.
gets pissed off because you shouldn't have to go to the supports to get good story. Overall, map-wise, I think it was okay. It wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the worst. If I had to rate this out of, all the hacks I've played, I think I'd go with a solid 5 as well, because it's not The Last Promise. And so far, as of right now, The Last Promise is still one of the best hacks I've played, and Decay of the Fanes is still one of the worst hacks I played. But,
Worse than Geb?
Okay.
I give Geb more credit because it was more humorous.
Okay,
Anyway.
now we got it now.
Yeah.
For
So-
the next review after the PME, Geb FE, but we're making a drinking game.
Oh
For
my
every
God.
time
Oh,
one
yes.
of us
I am
cringes,
so down.
take a
Let's get
shot
drunk
every
on this
time.
shit.
every time we cringe, we take a shot.
So yeah, guys, that was basically our review of this hack. I thank you all so much for sticking through with us to the end, and I am really looking forward to the PME. Yes, I am really looking forward to it, I gotta say.
All right, everyone. I gotta disappear.
All So
oh wait, are we ending right now?
yeah, hang on, we're about to end. Thank you all so
Shit,
much
now I feel like shit. I'm sorry.